Welcome to the Nerd Cops podcast, and today I get to start a new story. With that said, kind of like Nathaniel's, it is going to be loosely based off kind of the D&D setup. Also, with that said, I've never done anything like that, and I've only got to play like two little games, two nights to clarify, of D&D. So this is going to be really interesting, especially starting off. Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. With that said, these guys know that they are themselves, but they are a younger version of themselves. I think we established like a preteen,
Mm-hmm.
12-ish, somewhere in
12-ish.
that range. And we don't, yeah, I don't, as far as I know right now, you don't need to know exactly, but, um, and we're kind of doing a modern day time frame, kind of 2000s something. Maybe we'll need to pin it down in the future. I don't think we will though. Um, I guess this is just where I paint the scene where y'all are currently are right now.
Yep.
All right, cool. Um, so I happen to know in real life y'all did not know each other at this time. So this is obviously all fantasy, all fun, and y'all are having a slumber party. Y'all are hanging out in your slumber party.
I
I
think
think
a
that's what we called it.
sleepover makes me feel more
Sleepover.
comfortable with
Yes.
this. I don't know why there's such a
Slumber
significant.
party.
I I have a 7-year-old daughter, and that's the word I hear all the time. So,
Fair.
which is funny because she really, I mean, except with your daughter Nathaniel,
Yeah.
she's never had one. So,
Yep. That's
but
fair.
yes, a sleepover. So y'all are hanging.
Where are we
Um,
hanging from? Sorry.
the bunk bed. I mean,
You guys had a bunk? You guys had bunk beds?
yes,
Actually, yes, because we had
yes,
3 people in a two bedroom house, so or three
yeah,
bedroom house.
Fucking
yep. It was a
motherfuckers.
blast. Um, yeah. So y'all are just hanging out, at least at the moment. Let's just place y'all. See, does it matter which room y'all are in or whose house y'all are at?
I don't know, Casey.
For
Does
I
that
know, I'm
matter?
sorry. I for the sake of my brain, let's just say you're hanging at Nathaniel's house this night. Um, and y'all are getting bored. See, this is where I don't have a lot of the details in my head yet. So
Okay, the important question.
yes,
What
ask.
video game systems do we have in our house?
PlayStation 2.
Hey, you want to go play some PlayStation 2?
Um, okay, so I'm gonna shoehorn y'all a little bit. Y'all get kind of bored of the PlayStation, and y'all decide this is backwards, this is goofy, I don't care. Y'all want to play a board game. So
Mm,
y'all go over to the board games and look at what you'll have.
perception check.
Yes, roll a perception check, please.
Okay. I rolled a 6.
Genuinely, I gave the number a 5. So
There you
you
go.
notice that a particular game in the stack is oddly glowing.
Mm. Is it going doom, doom, doom?
That movie might have
Or
inspired this a little bit. I won't lie. I
or
had
is it
to.
escalated? Or has it escalated to
Again, this that movie did motivate this a little bit or inspire this a little bit.
Okay, since we are actually
So what do you
playing
do?
ourselves as children, I go, hey Renner, that thing's glowing. I'm getting out of here. And I just start slowly walking away.
but Nathaniel, but
What?
it's glowing.
Yeah, that I don't want any part of that.
Why?
That's scary as crap, dude.
But
It could
I'm gonna
it could
go.
be anthrax. It is the 2000s. It could be anthrax. It could be
Anthrax doesn't glow, dumbass.
I don't know that. I'm 12.
I know that because I watch too many cop shows.
Well, if you want to get anthrax, you can touch it. I'm gonna stay over here.
Cool. Cool. I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna get anthrax. I go over and I touch the car, the game or whatever it is.
At that exact moment, you hear just the faintest sound of somebody yelling help. Or not yelling, but let's say saying help
Like from the game.
from the game. I thus just decided.
Hello. Hello.
You
Can
hear
you
him
hear
just
me
say
in
help
there?
again. You hear some mumbling, but you can't make out what it is.
If you can, if
Who are you
if you can,
talking to?
if you need help, say help twice.
I'm fine. Why are you being so
Shut up,
weird?
not you.
Oh, okay.
Are you holding the box yet?
No.
All of a sudden, it falls off of the shelf onto the floor.
I walk like 5 feet further back.
Genuinely, I'm just making shit up go as we go right now. So this could go sideways on me, but it's fun.
For real though, that's all DMing is. So
Okay, all right,
get
cool.
used to it. Yo.
Nice. I can get used to this, especially that beautiful facial expression on Ritter right now. He's like, I don't know what the hell to do with this. I wouldn't either, to be fair.
My first thing to go to was bow, ba-doom, bing, bing, bow, ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo. Uh, okay, I'm picking it up.
Yeah, nothing specifically happens at the moment.
Can you see anything on it? Is it still glowing?
I mean, at this point, you would be able to see what game it is. Right, right. I mean, I would think so. I don't see any reason not. Right?
Yeah, I pick it
So,
up. Like, I'm looking at the game. Like, is there?
so you look at it. It's still kind of glowing, and you
Okay.
notice that it's Disney's Villainous. Hindsight might have been a poor choice of game, but yeah.
Do you want to play that? Why are you
What
just
the
sitting
fuck
there?
is this?
It's like a game my parents bought. I don't know.
I've never seen this game.
I mean, is it? I would say we could play it, but that stuff is still glowing. I'm not doing that.
In that
What
exact
can?
moment,
Oh,
it stops glowing.
Holy frick, dude.
bro, we got to play this game now.
So it's a
uh,
closed box, correct?
it's the close. Who's on the front?
Yeah.
Who's on the cover?
See, hang on a second, because I want to. It's one of those words that I have to see to say correctly. Even then, sometimes I struggle. Maleficent.
Okay.
Yeah, she is on the cover.
Okay. I'm gonna go take the board game over to the table and put it on the table.
Okay. You now have a box sitting on a table.
Achievement unlocked.
If this was a video game, true.
What now?
Are you asking me or him?
I'm asking you.
I think that was
I'm
you.
asking
Yeah.
you in character.
Uh, you can open it. I'm still standing back here until I know that thing's not going to give me anthrax.
I open the box.
So in that moment, as you pull that off, just magical not dust or anything, just magicalness escapes from the box, but then just
A
disappears.
magical mist or a magicalness?
Like a, I want to use the word spark, but not like oh, it could set things on fire spark. Just kind of a magical, just kind of comes out of the box. You can tell something very just magical just happened. Probably startled you a little bit, I would imagine, because that doesn't happen when you open boxes. But
I
yes.
stand another 5 feet back.
Now to be clear, it was like light blue. It was not
It was anthrax. I'm pretty
villainous.
sure it was anthrax.
It was anthrax. I don't know much about anthrax, but if it is anthrax, I think you still have anthrax now.
I mean, I'm at least 15 feet away at this point.
Fair enough.
I told you it was anthrax.
Anthrax isn't blue.
It's colored anthrax. They dyed it with like blue 40 or whatever.
It's all anthrax isn't.
You Googling anthrax?
No, I'm not
Okay.
Googling anthrax. I don't need to Google anthrax. Anthrax is a powder.
And what was that?
Whatever it is gone.
Do you know what it is?
No.
I don't either. It's probably anthrax.
You know, when I was writing this and thinking up ideas, I really did not know I'd end up with anthrax in the story.
Yep, that's how this goes.
Welcome to D&D.
Also, welcome to 12-year-old me who was surprisingly scared of anthrax all the time because I didn't know any better.
Okay,
Honestly,
I look
I kind of vaguely
inside,
remember that.
I investigate inside of the box.
Before you even do that, all of a sudden, a whimsical voice, a soft-spoken male voice says, "Just play."
Stranger danger, stranger danger.
Can I say a bad word?
Sure.
You're 12. You guaranteedly do.
Cool, awesome. Nathaniel, stop being a fucking pussy.
That was a bit much, but that's fine.
I don't know if I knew the word pussy.
I
Age of
watched
12.
I watched way too many things when I was way younger than 12.
That's true. Oh, you know what? Well, I don't know what time. Honestly, I probably learned it either from Brian or South Park. So I don't know.
Fair.
Do you remember Brian? Nathaniel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
I thought you were saying like Brian as in Brian from Family Guy Brian, and I was like,
Oh, no.
Real life person.
Yeah. Bad influence.
Yep. I think the ball's in your court, Renner.
Oh,
was that your response? What you said?
Oh, I'm not supposed to use that kind of language. What you if I'm playing, you're touching all the pieces. But I'll come I move like if I move, I think I've moved 15 feet back. I'll move 10 feet closer. So I'm still like a little bit of distance away, but I'm more accepting of playing at this point.
Fine, whatever. I take out all the game pieces and get the board set up to play.
okay.
I pick up the instruction manual because this is me. I just start reading the entire instruction manual on how to play because that's what I would do. So.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. Do y'all then actually start playing? I mean, if you set it up, you read the instructions.
Yeah, I'd say
y'all go ahead and start playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
we started playing.
All right. We don't have to hash out the details of that. That is fine.
We're not going to play Disney's Villainous in our D&D campaign.
Could be fun.
Could be fun. I think it'd be easier just to say, hey, let's just play Disney Villainous at this point.
Right. Yeah, let's not do that. But so time lapse and the clock strikes 2 a.m. Y'all have been up pretty late playing because you're 12 and you're having a sleepover. Um, all of a sudden, the entire board glows and magic. I wish I could think of a better word than sparks, but we're just going to go with sparks. Magical sparks start flinging everywhere and suck both y'all in to a portal. And y'all fall, colorful, whatever portal's in your head, run with it. That's perfectly fine. And drop you safely, no damage taken, on a patch of grass, as far as you know currently.
No, that's ominous.
Yes, it is.
I immediately investigate grass.
Okay, roll a d20.
13.
Still fucking grass, bro.
Okay, cool. You said as far as I know. I want to know. Also,
Yeah.
I'm allergic to grass, so
Oh, that's
I get up quickly.
okay, so you're standing up.
I also stand
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay. What do y'all do here? I mean,
Just a 360 perception check of just what we can see around us is what I would like to do.
actually, hang on a second. Pause. Just a second. All right. 360.
I'm gonna roll for
I
that.
guess roll a perception check.
Yeah.
Just for me, really just for me in practice at the moment.
Okay, I got a 13 again. So
Okay. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. So you look around and you are y'all are on a patch of grass that's right next to let's say north. I'll give y'all directions here. So north, you just have a rock, just a not a singular rock, but a wall of rock, as far as you can see currently. You're on a patch of grass. A little bit further over to your south, let's say down, I say.
what direction was the rock wall?
The rock is moving east to west.
To our
So,
north?
so yeah, if you look north,
Okay.
you've got the wall of rock going east and south. Sorry, east and west.
Yeah.
Directions are hard.
Okay, got it.
And then to your south, you see there's also it turns into sand, and you see a bit of water.
Okay. How tall is the rock wall? Approximately.
Say 10 feet.
Okay. So not super easy for a 12-year-old to climb.
Probably not. And it's pretty steep. It's like a smooth rock, and it's pretty you're probably not going to climb it.
Okay. Anything directly to our east or west? And if Renner needs to re-roll to get a better number, he can do that too. I don't know
Let's
if that
say
makes
to
a
your
difference.
What did you get, Nathaniel?
I got a 13.
I got a 15.
Okay.
okay, I'd give y'all about the same. Like right now, it's nothing crazy around y'all. Okay, so to your west, you can just kind of tell that that's kind of where the rock wall actually ends, and it just there's more water. It just kind of the rock kind of just deads into that water and probably circles around to more sand and water that way.
Okay.
And then to the east, as far as you can see, it's just more a little bit of grass, the rock, and water and
Okay.
sand. Yeah, just more
Okay. Okay.
currently. Yeah, okay. To Renner, maybe either one of y'all, I guess. When you're doing that perception check and describing the area in your head, how far are you describing? Like, what's the footage? Like, how far can they see and perceive things?
Is it dark?
Let's say it's light.
Then I can probably see up to like 60 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, just crap I have to learn. Just like I don't know how far. With that said, I'm going to give you a little bit more because I didn't know how far to go out. So everything is that way. But going east, going into the rock, you can kind of see what is probably, I don't know if you can see 30 feet. It looks like kind of like a staircase that's probably going above that rock wall.
Okay. Yeah, Renner, do you want to do something before?
Oh, well, no, hang on. Let me give you one more thing. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Um, in the water, since it is 60 feet, there is a boat that looks like it's anchored
Mm.
next to the water.
But not like on the sand. Like it
Not
is
on the
still
sand.
it
It's still
is
in the
out in the
water.
water.
It's just
Okay.
kind of it's just docked. It's not yeah, it's just docked. Whether there's a
Is
dock or
it
not,
is
sure.
the distance seemingly swimmable? Just from what we can tell.
The distance is
And you can just say you can't tell from here too. That would be fine.
let's say you can't tell from I mean, you know what? Nah, with that said, I'll just give it to you because it's fine. The distance would be you could probably jump to the doorstep of that boat. Doorstep.
Okay.
That's not the right wording, but
I gotcha.
not a sailor. Sorry.
Okay, so we're talking through this, Renner. So we've got a staircase over here, we've got a boat over there. What are you thinking?
Hmm. I'm thinking.
Told you we shouldn't do anthrax. My mom's gonna be so mad.
Do you think anthrax is like a drug?
You said it was a powder. All powders are drugs.
Is Kool-Aid a drug?
Yes.
Yes.
Our childhood is proof.
So, okay, so we've got a staircase, we've got a boat. We may or may not be high on anthrax. What are we doing?
And I mean, y'all can discuss.
I
Renner's
am
sexting
going
right
to
now.
go. I am going to go up the staircase. Wait right here. I'm just gonna see what's over there. If I don't like it, we're taking the boat because I
Okay,
like the boat.
I stay in grass area.
Good boy. Up I go.
I just gotta say real quick, that made me laugh so hard because I don't render Renner speechless very often. Forever. Okay, so you're peeking up.
I'm gonna go up the staircase, peek over to see like what's up there. If I don't like it, we're going boat.
Yeah. Tell you what, with that said, throw a perception check for me.
13.
Okay. So you peek up there. Everything seems fairly normal. What you see is just a grassy land and fog. Not super thick. You can still kind of see some. There is a fog present. You see green grass, green trees, a fair bit of fauna, I guess, if you will. And then in a little bit further distance, you can
Wait,
kind
hold
of
on. I
see
see I
outlines.
see fauna.
Is fauna? No, that's not the
Fauna
right
is
word.
animals. You mean
That's animals.
flora?
Flora. Sorry. Thank you. Flora.
Okay, I was about to
You
be
see
like,
no
we're
animals.
leaving.
Yeah, no, you see nothing alive currently. But kind of in the outline of through the fog, you do see some houses.
Malele. I immediately go back down the stairs. I'm not. We're not playing Silent Hill. Fuck that. Because that's out. That is out in this time era. That is out.
That
Absolutely, it is.
that is true.
Nathaniel, I don't like the Silent Hill esqueness of what's up there.
We're going to the boat.
We're taking the boat.
Let's take the boat.
Okay, so with that said, I'm going to draw the design of the boat to show you real quick. Okay, my drawing looks like freaking Noah's Ark, but that's okay.
We're in the Bible. We're gonna die.
I don't think the Bible has Silent Hill House in there. I don't
It
even think
might.
Revelations talks
Okay,
about. I don't even think Revelation talks about
so
that.
So you just drew the arc.
I drew the arc, but this is what you got. You got a ramp going up to a
Okay.
door.
Okay.
Okay, that's what's happening here. That's
You
the main
sure this
illustration.
water's sanitary? It looks questionable to me.
So okay, so are y'all walking over to the boat?
I am gonna walk up to the water. I'm not going like into the boat yet, though. I'm not that. I'm not there yet.
Okay,
What about you, Renner?
I don't know. This is weird. I'm going to go just fuck, what do I do? Um does the like is the boat just like a wood boat? Just wooden boat?
stand by. Let me double check details on the boat. Yeah,
Is wooden boat.
it's just a wooden boat.
Okay, so
I, I
it's
did
you
draw it
literally
wrong,
just
but that's
made the
okay.
arc.
It's a lot smaller, I would actually assume.
Oh, way smaller. Okay,
Is
yeah,
there like is there
that's
like
fine.
actually like a little structure on top of the boat like you have right there?
There is a little structure on top.
Is it like closed like you have in the drawing, like there's a door? Or is like
There,
am I able to see inside the structure?
you can't see inside the structure. The main takeaway, it's not nearly as big. Nathaniel's right. It is a lot smaller. Um, if I'd give it an estimated length, let's say like 25, 30 feet. Okay, you're 12. That's the best I'm giving you. That's all you need. I mean, that's that's even a lot. But and the main thing is like in terms of the exact detail, don't stress too much about that. It's just there's a ramp and it's to a door. So, but it is a wooden one.
How sturdy is the ramp? I put my foot on and kind of pushed down to see if I trust this ramp at all.
It's solid. It doesn't creak or anything.
Okay, I tested it. You get to walk up it. Have fun.
I walk up the ramp.
Perfect. Nothing specific happens. It's a ramp.
I'm going to look around the deck.
Okay. More okay. Roll a perception check.
11.
Okay. You look around. You do notice it's wooden. I know we already established that, but you notice that at least at one point it was a beautiful blue. It was probably a nice blue and white color, um, painted, but it's a little worn down. But nothing of concern to you. It's just a clear deck.
Okay. Now I'm going to go over to the structure and I'm going to inspect the door.
Okay. think that would be an investigation. Is that right?
16.
Noise. It's a door. And from a DM perspective, I don't know how this would work exactly, but I'll just give it to you, just because 16 is pretty high. That's good. Um, you look at it, it looks worn. It's definitely worn, just like the rest of it, and it doesn't look like it's been messed with, um, anytime recently. Uh, there's even some scratches on the door.
Are you dead yet?
No.
Okay, I'll come. So I come in. I come in behind him now.
Okay.
I don't like these scratches.
On the door, where are the scratches? Is it like a little dog? Is it like a
It's
big dog?
it's not like gashes like this, okay? It's just these fairly light scratches, but they are kind of just spontaneously all over the door. Like there's no
There's no
rhyme or
like
reason.
pattern to it. It
There's no
doesn't look like an
pattern.
animal that's just been like
No,
clawing it like that.
no.
Okay.
Even 12, especially since he got a 16, that's good. I'll give you this. Is he can tell that it, as far as he knows at least, it is not like a typical animal or anything like that. It's not a scratching like that. It's just these like these weird scrapes across the door.
Okay. Okay, let's open the door and then jump away. You ready?
Sure.
Three, two, one. We open the door and jump away.
Except
Not
that
like
you
off the boat.
don't because it
Okay.
was locked.
Gosh dang it. Okay.
Why did you make me do this?
Were there any windows around?
Was that
I'm
to
more or
me or
less.
to him?
That was to him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um. So
All
I'm
of a
asking
sudden,
him.
though,
Oh.
hang on, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Moot point, because all of a sudden these thorny vines out of nowhere, just almost like magic, come out of different areas and start intertwining the cabin of this.
Start stepping away again.
Yeah, and you already jumped back, so I mean, y'all are
Yeah.
safe from any of that. So, but and then it pretty much for the most part it engulfs the cabin, especially the door. And y'all know, and y'all could tell, there's definitely no getting into this cabin.
Get the frick off of this boat. I'm back on land. I'm back to my safe grassy area.
I kick the vines.
They don't even budge because and with that, nah, I'll just give you this. Um, they don't even budge, but with that said, you can kind of tell that these are not normal vines. There's something magical and whimsical about these vines.
Let me in. Kicks again.
Same answer. Nothing
Fuck.
happens.
Damn it.
Okay, let's go to the house. This is me
There's
actually
multiple
yelling to you.
houses. It
Well,
is literally Silent Hill.
let
No, fuck that.
there's no other I start going up the staircase because I'm just like I just want to get back home. But I don't like run in. I go up.
Okay.
I'm still very, I'm still me. I'm very cautious, but I'm heading that direction. I'm going slowly up the staircase because I want to see for
Okay.
myself. So,
Okay. So
I'm
are you stopping
assuming
about where he was?
yeah, I would be
Okay.
I probably would be going slower than he would, but I'm officially going okay. I'm psyching myself up to like go
Okay.
investigate.
So while
And
you're doing that, and you're gonna see for yourself exactly what I told you.
yeah.
Renner, what are you doing?
I guess I follow.
Stick together as 12-year-olds. That probably makes sense.
Buddy system.
Scouting. Okay.
Okay.
So y'all, let's say you're at the top of that, or somewhere about at the top
Top
of
of the
that stairs,
staircase.
you
Okay.
see exactly what I painted earlier.
So fog, flora, houses. Did I miss anything detail wise?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just I mean, yeah, yeah.
From where I am, can I do like a perception check on just like what the house looks like? Or do I need to get closer?
So yeah, roll a perception check.
Yep. That would be a 6.
Follow my number system. Nope, you notice it's a house.
It's a house. Okay.
Yeah, you can tell it's. And with a 6, if I hadn't already told you all it was a house, I would just say it's a structure in the distance, boy. So, but yeah, I mean,
I think that's
it's
a
a
house.
house.
What do you can you tell anything?
I'm pretty sure it's a fucking house.
Okay. Are
I don't
any
know. I don't know what you wanted me to say. It's a house.
can we tell if there are any lights on? And maybe he needs to roll a perception check so we can actually ask some good questions, but I'll let you decide how you handle that.
Oh, okay, tell you what. Rainer, could you throw me a perception check? Let's see what I'll give you.
19.
Okay, I'll give you this. So what you notice though is you get a little bit more detail and you realize that y'all are looking at the backside of these houses. So you don't see any lights, but you do know that.
Also, this is just something we would know. Is it daytime? It is daytime, right?
It is daytime,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we were because like in my
but
head
it
it
is
was kind of
foggy. So
it's
yeah,
daytime but
well,
foggy.
if yeah, and if there's any inconsistencies in there, let me know and I'll correct them.
I
Because in
don't
my
think so.
head, I keep making it like dawn or dusk or maybe
Yeah,
even at times night. But no, I've already established from the get-go when Renner
it's
mentioned it,
daytime,
it is daytime, but it is foggy.
which is
Luckily, I
really
have the
freaky because it was 2 a.m. like 20 minutes ago. So
yeah.
okay. Um I I slowly start creeping forward, and since he said, oh, these are everything you said, I'm just gonna say take as he said that because he noticed it, right? I'm gonna go like try to sneak forward until I can find like maybe a fence, like a back fence, a backyard fence or something.
So you're sneaking forward.
I'm just slowly moving forward. I'm not like since I can't see very well, I'm like with my hand out
Okay.
front. I'm just kind of going until something stops me for
And
the
and
most
and,
part.
to, and I do want to paint the picture proper. Like this is fog, but this is not like you can't bloody see in front of you entirely. I mean,
No,
y'all
most
have
of this
seen
is
some
the fact that
houses.
I'm freaked out. So
Okay.
I'm taking
Okay.
my time here.
Okay.
So,
Fair enough. I just want to make sure the scene was
yep.
right. So,
Yep.
all right. So you're creeping forward, Mr. Brenner. What are you up to right now?
I'm watching him be a dumbass. It's clearly there's nobody here.
I'm glad y'all met in real life the way y'all did. So, okay, fair enough. Uh,
What you doing, buddy?
I'm just trying to figure out where to go. Do you have any better ideas?
okay, this
Yeah, not this.
Okay, then do your idea.
I just have all of that in my head, like Nathaniel creeping forward like this, like that, and Renner's just walking casual, like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you?
Honestly and genuinely, I think if me and him were friends at the age of 12, which, there's some
That's
issues with that to begin with,
We would
that
not
would
be
prob
friends by the age of
math.
13.
we would not. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This adventure would end our friendship.
Oh, that's funny. Casey, ending friendships one at a time. All right.
Oh God, that's not something you should be proud of.
It would not be if it was a reality. So, all right, Rainer, I think we're on you. Are you doing anything currently or just literally just watching him?
I'm just literally watching him be
Okay.
a literal dumbass.
Okay. So I will say, just to give you all some detail, because I don't think I mentioned this, the top of that stairs to let's say the back fence, let's say it's like 30 feet.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Somewhere 30, 35, somewhere in that range. It's not very far. So Nathaniel gets to that fence safely. What next?
Looking at from end to end, like I just from the fence, I kind of stand back a little bit and just look from end to end. Do I see an end of a fence
Yes, on both sides.
on both sides? Okay.
You at least the outline. I mean, it is foggy, so you see the outline, but you can tell. And again, y'all see multiple. It's not just one house. I will
Yeah.
say, from your perspective, for the most, I'll give you 1.5. Like, so you see the house that you just walked up to, and you see like you can tell that there's a neighbor.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna just follow the fence to the right. Just like I'm not gonna like touch the whole thing. I'm just gonna go in that direction until I get to the end of the fence, and then I'd like to do another perception check of just like what like is it a road in between? Like is there anything of note?
okay,
Things like that.
okay, perception check. See what you got.
11.
Okay. Um, you don't see a whole lot. It's all pretty calm. There is a tree somewhat near you. I mean, like let's say about 8 to 10 feet. And you can actually see that some of those vines that you sorry. No, I said vines. Some of the vines that you saw engulf the cabin to the boat, um, kind of intertwined a little bit around that tree. But only around that tree. You don't see it anywhere else.
Brick. Okay. Do I see and I don't see it on the fence.
No.
Does the fence so since I got to the end of the fence, does the fence I'm assuming the fence ends at a 90-degree angle and continues.
That's the kind of details you don't make when you're planning this correct. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. It's
Okay,
90 degrees.
I'm just gonna continue to follow that fence until I either get to a house or just something that would
So
make me stop.
So to elaborate on the fence now, just to make sure I know what you're doing, is you followed that fence to the edge of that. There is a gap between each house.
Yes.
Do you follow along that line or do you turn that 90 degree
I'm
and go?
turning that night. I'm basically trying to get
Okay.
to the front of the houses.
Okay. Thank God. I don't know what you would do if you did the other way.
I probably would just keep doing what I was doing until you're like, stop doing that, go to the front of the houses.
I would figure something out. It's fine. But all right. So you start working that way.
I'm just trying to look for any like street signs or anything that might give me an idea of like where I am.
Okay. So you're walking towards that way, north, if you
Yeah.
will. As
Yeah.
far as you know, I mean, you wouldn't know this as a 12-year-old here, but north
Yeah.
for the sake of this. Renner, what are you doing? Just are you staying still, just calling him a dumbass?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Uh, with that said, he is starting to get out of sight of you because he just turned the corner, and you, as far as I know, you're still kind of at this. To get to that corner, he walked about 20 feet. So as he's going, he's a little bit more out of sight. Now, I will say, it is a white picket fence, so you can still kind of see him.
Oh, we could have looked through the fence. Anyway, I'm past that. It's fine. So
Yeah, and admittedly, it was one of my just realizations. So somewhat my bad.
it's all good.
I'm a bad DM. Go figure, right? But Renner, are you still just going to stay there?
I mean, I kind of just watch him for a second, curious as to like what he thinks is about to happen.
Okay, so I established you went over 15 feet. About. Okay, so Renner is just observing. Nathaniel, you're walking forward.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, Nathaniel, roll me a perception check.
Yeah. Better than a saving throw. Oh God. That would be a 2.
There's part of me that just wants to mess with you and just say, "You see nothing, dumbass."
That I did that to
But
you, to be
yeah,
fair.
you did. You rolled a 2?
I rolled a 2.
Sorry, I kind of have to do that to you.
Yeah, no, that's
You
a
see
bad
nothing.
roll. I see
You're
nothing.
you're still at the fence, and you got nothing in terms of your perception
Okay, I
or
just call back to
investigation.
Renner and I'm like, okay, nothing's killed me. Will you at least come join me now?
Fine.
And I will
I
say
go
at
over.
this point, okay, yeah, no, I mean at this point you wouldn't be able to see him, I don't think.
He could
So
still hear me, correct
here,
though?
I'll
Okay,
give you
cool,
here. Yes.
cool.
He just wouldn't have been able to see, so I think he would have joined you anyways, and that's what he did. So
Okay.
okay, so you are together. You are still on the fence.
Hey,
What
would
you
you
do?
roll a perception check to figure out what's going on around here?
Natural 20.
Okay.
I gotta give you something then. All right,
Yep,
cool.
yep.
Noise.
You know, no. You have to give me everything. What
Okay.
is it that I
From
perceive?
no, you're good. You're good. You're good. I got you. Don't worry. All right. So you're at this fence. You'll notice that you're. Tell you what, I'm such a more visual person. Let me do a little doodle here. Um,
Live doodle. Explain while you doodle.
I mean, kind of a little bit maybe. Um, sorry for my crude drawing here, but just a so will that pull up? All right. So y'all are standing right here. This is the fence. This is a backyard, and these are white picket fence, so y'all can see
Uh-huh.
backyard, backyard, house, house. Here, y'all notice there's a street up here. So there's a street. Whoop. Well, that sucked. There's a street running
There's
this
no
way.
longer a street.
There's no longer it filled that way. Filled to the depths of hell. All right. So there's a street here. Y'all are in between two houses. um y'all do notice that these are very unique houses, not like what you're used to seeing. One is um like blue with kind of like white trim. One is yellow with white trim, but like not even the lines are straight. They're like curved and they're unique in certain ways. um and then you got a but I mean, you're just on the side of it, so that's really all you're getting from that. And then you got a street there, that y'all can see, but there's no signs or anything from where y'all are.
Okay.
And there's no like people or beings that are we've
No,
noticed either.
no,
Okay.
just your green grass. Oh, sorry, hang on one thing. Let's see. So, I'll tell you what. I'll give you this. So this is the house. This is the fence that you're clinging to. About right there, you notice some of those vines. Not very much, not very big, not very in your face or anything, but there is some up against that house for some reason.
Okay. I think I've put together a little bit what's going on here. Okay. Um,
Glad you
so
have.
I'm going around those vines. I'm not getting anywhere close to those, but I do want to get like the full front face of a house. So I'm gonna basically go up basically to this what I would think of as the sidewalk, not in the road, but right next to the road, just so I can see more of what the houses actually look like. Like if they
Okay.
have any distinct shapes to them or words on them or numbers on them or
All right.
anything
So
like
you're
that.
going up to the street.
Yeah.
Okay. Renner, where are you standing? I don't know if it matters, but you just going to stay at the
Um,
street or just hang with them?
no, I'm gonna stick with him. Might as well.
So you'll run up to the street and you'll look around. Both of y'all roll a perception check for me.
14. There we go.
Whoa. 14 and what?
19.
19. Okay. Um, with that said, y'all look around, and all of these houses are kind of odd. They're like almost something out of a cartoon. Um, the houses are the roofs are angled. None of the lines are just normal straight. It's just kind of odd. Very bright colors. Like I said, the one yard between are we got a yellow one and a blue one. The ones across the street are bright colors as well. Um, all of a sudden, y'all hear somebody yell, someone in the distance, they yell for help again. And that whimsical voice that y'all recognize is from the game that started
Okay.
all of this.
From a house or just like down the street?
You can't tell.
Cool. Which direction?
Okay, hang on. He did roll a 19. I don't know if that's supposed to play into it, but I'll give you something. Let's say from the north. You can tell it's from the
Okay.
north.
So it's across the street. If
Yeah,
I'm thinking
yeah.
of this
So
correctly. Okay.
yeah, if you're working your way up and you're at that street on the south side of that street, on the north side, you can tell it's coming from that direction. And there's nothing menacing about this voice. Again,
Which is why
it's a
we shouldn't
whimsical.
trust
Maybe
it.
that's your call, but I will say, like the way I'm describing it, it's like help, please help. We need help.
Okay, are we going?
Yes.
Okay, we walk towards where we kind of heard the voice coming from.
Okay, y'all start walking. Y'all cross the street.
Yes.
Check both ways first and then cross the street.
Oh, okay. I was about to make a joke that both of y'all get ran over, but I can't
I
do that now because
got you.
blocked me.
But also, like, what in like the fucking Toontown are we in right now? That was a question to Nathaniel, by the way.
Like in person or
Yes,
in
in
real
game,
life?
in game.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, did we enter the game? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's go figure out this voice.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all are walking towards the voice. Y'all cross the street. I think I already mentioned there was houses there too.
Mhm.
So colorful, kind of the same description as far as you know at the moment. Um, it's kind of the same situation though. So it is still kind of a neighborhood setup. Y'all go in between the houses. You know what? No, sorry. Let me edit that a little bit. There's a little sidewalk in between, because that just genuinely makes more sense than what I was about to go with. There's a little sidewalk. Do y'all just walk up the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are walking up the sidewalk and y'all come up to another stairs.
Okay.
Like just in the middle of the sidewalk?
Well, so it's like a little walkway and then it comes up to another stairs and you could tell. Yeah, I'll just give you this. No perception check required. It's kind of another wall of rocks. It's just kind of another elevation of land. So that's why there's a stairs going up to that level of land.
Is it still foggy here?
It is still foggy.
Okay. Okay. I go up enough of the stairs to be able to kind of see over the fog just to get an idea of what's over there.
Uh, I think a perception check is in order for this one.
That's fair. 8.
Okay. So you peek over, and of course it's still foggy. Um, there is still there's still just a lot of flora There's green grass, still kind of beautiful except for the fog. Um, but you see nothing, right? Specific anyway.
Yeah, I don't see anything. You want to come up?
Sure. I go up.
Okay, do you want to give a perception check, or are we just going?
15.
Okay. The Renner comes up, joins you, and he peeks forward and he sees the silhouette of a person.
That's a person.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Uh, uh, can
So
we tell if it's like a
sorry.
lady person?
So you can't tell, but it's kind of odd because it's almost like he's wearing he
Oops.
whatever. Yeah, I gave it away. You could tell it was probably a guy, but that guy was wearing like a robe and some weird freaking hat.
A weird hat?
Something on his head. Or his head was shaped weird.
It's Pyramid Head. I'm out of here.
I love how this is transformed into Silent freaking Hill. Anthrax and Silent Hill.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Amazing.
Wait, hold on. Did we somehow end up in like a fucking Kingdom Hearts-esque version of Villainous?
Oh, who do you think this guy is?
Well, I'm gonna just go over. Fuck it. I'm just gonna approach. I'm not gonna ask any questions. I'm gonna be like, this seems about right.
I'll follow him, but
You're
a
just
step
you're just
behind.
going up to him?
Yes.
Okay. Before I do this, I have to freaking ask. You can either edit this or not. I don't care. Ritter, who do you think this is?
I would like more descriptors, please. I'm getting closer.
I think he's
Well,
about to be revealed. So
I mean, you're getting pretty close to reveal. Okay, since you are creeping closer, both y'all go ahead. Nathaniel, you're with him?
I'm like a step behind, but I am following.
Okay, both of y'all go ahead and roll a perception check.
Not 20.
6.
All right. You can definitely tell this dude is wearing some freaking pointy hat and all in blue.
A Merlin?
All of a sudden, Merlin freaking turns around and goes, "Finally, where have you guys been?" And with that said, that is the end of today's episode. So there you go.
Someone's been playing some Dreamlight Valley.
True.